Hey there, folks. Welcome to this Tuesday Game Reviews live stream. We're doing once again something different. We do something different every day. We have here this game, Cabal, I think it's pronounced. When I was in the arcade, I used to think it was like Cable or something like that. It's an arcade game. This is the Commodore 64 version. This the box, a little shiny because it's in a protector. Always Asleep is in the house. And we have again the Commodore 64 version now. Have you ever played this game in the arcade? Basically, like you could play one or two players, and you had a guy who had to shoot stuff. You'll see in a second, but like basically, you see the guy at the bottom of the screen. You can run back and forth, and you can also move the targeting thing around. I'll show you how it works when we start playing. But the one thing I really remember about the game is that if you beat the level, the guy would like run into the foreground and go like dee, 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 like a really stupid dance with like weird music. That's like the most memorable thing about the game for me. So that was the arcade version. It was released by some weird company I never heard of. It was published in Europe by Capcom, but not in the U.S. The U.S. it was published by some other company nobody heard of. But it was in a lot of arcades, apparently. I mean, I saw it many, many times back in the day. I didn't always play it, but I definitely saw it. And then somehow Capcom USA ported this to the Commodore 64. I'm not exactly sure how that took place. There were other ports. There was a port for the NES that came later, but this is one of the earlier ports. And I had a copy. I figured we should try it out and see, how arcade-like it is. And my guess from playing it a little bit is that it's somewhat arcadey and somewhat not arcadey. So we'll see where it meets the mark and where it doesn't. Always Asleep is in the house. He gives a little wail of a welcome. So welcome, Always Asleep. Today, by the way, is Sunday, February 8th. The Super Bowl just ended. The Seahawks beat the Patriots. If anybody cares about that. But let's get started here. And I'll just say also, if you're watching this after the fact, make sure you subscribe. And if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Give this video a like and leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And if you're a real fan of the channel, you should definitely check out the Discord server. The link is in the description. Cool people like Always Asleep like to hang out there as well. All right, let's get started. So, Commodore 64 games usually load pretty much the same way. Load $, comma 8, comma 1. So we'll load this up and see what happens. Loading Cabal, manufactured or licensed by Capcom USA Inc. So that means somebody else probably made it. I don't know who it was. There is some kind of bug in this disc or this emulator. I'm not sure. The bug that I've seen is that if I get a game over, it crashes the emulator, but that's okay because I can use save states just to reload the save state when it crashes. I'm not sure why that happens, but the disc seems like it's a fine disc, so my guess is something with the emulator. But regardless, it doesn't have a huge impact. I don't think you can continue or anything like that. I just get a game over. There's a lot of levels in this game. It's pretty hard. I'm not sure how long we'll play. Maybe we'll not play for that long. We'll see. But at least long enough to get a sense of what the game is like. Let me get this little loading screen here, which is nice. I think there's a European version of the game that has a much cooler loading screen though, with like a close up of a guy like shooting a gun or something. This is pretty tame. It looks more like a pirate game with a skull. I don't know what's supposed to be there. A hat on top of the logo. I don't know what it says underneath the banner. It's just Cabal. That's all I see. But anyway, um, hopefully this will finish loading soon. I could like speed it up, but like it's not. I want you guys to get the authentic experience of if you're actually loading this from a vintage Commodore 64, which I could have done too. Maybe I'll do that at some point. I just don't have space under my desk for like all different hardware devices. I only sort of pull them out if I have to because I'm swamped with software. Come on. The noise you hopefully hear is the sound of the disk drive spinning. In this case, a pretend disk drive because it's an emulator. This is the Vice emulator. You see it's still going. Now we get some credits. Programming David Bean. Adaptation by Interactive Designs. Licensed by Capcom USA, and TAD Corporation is the company that actually developed the arcade game. So high scores from 100,000 down to 10,000, all by Capcom. And now the game just like starts. It just throws you into the game. Well, as soon as it finishes loading anyway. All right, so now it just throws you right into the game. So I'm controlling this guy at the bottom. I can use the joystick. I'm using the arrow keys in this case to move around, move back and forth. Supposedly, I just died. Supposedly, you're supposed to be able to like do a roll or something, but it doesn't seem to ever work when I do that. Like right now, I'm ducking. I'm ducking, but I don't know how to like actually roll. Like in the arcade, you can roll, but the idea is you can move the cursor around. I don't think your guy actually. I just already died, so that was his game over, and then it crashes the emulator. So I'm just gonna load it before that happens. So I load the save state. So you can move the cursor around any direction you want. When you move the cursor, the guy moves at the same time. But if you can't actually do a roll. Like in the arcade, there was I don't know how to do it. There was a way to do like a roll that would avoid damage if you did it at the right time when a bullet's about to hit. You could just do a roll like past it. So, but you can shoot. There's no sound except for the shooting. So if I hold down the joystick button, it'll just shoot, and then I can move the cursor around without myself moving, which is nice. I get 1,000 here, 1,000 points. So you can shoot like all sorts of stuff, but you got to get out of the, if you just stay there and you shoot, then people will hit you. So the only way to get out of the way is to let go of the fire button, and then you can move yourself as well. If you see, I just moved out of the way of a couple things. And I think the thing at the bottom is like a progress bar. You have to kill a certain number of enemies to get to the next level. Now, in the arcade, you also could like destroy the buildings, and you saw I destroyed the building on the left here. And if you destroyed the buildings, it made the end of the level happen faster. In this game, I'm not sure if the level end happens faster when you shoot the buildings. At least I haven't seen it personally. It seems like you just have to kill a certain amount of stuff. Now, those are grenades. If you hit the double click on the button, it'll throw a grenade, which is useful for taking out tanks and stuff. But the reality is, like, it doesn't really make a difference because, like, you just hold out the spam the machine gun, basically. You take out a tank anyway. So what just happened is I beat the level. I'm going to the next level now. Now, the annoying thing is it did not do the cool animation with him running into the foreground, which is the thing I remember the most about the arcade game, where he goes like, like, that's missing. And unfortunately, that's a little bit unfortunate. But aside from that, and I'm playing on the keyboard because I'm just too lazy to pull out my joystick, but aside from that, what just happened? What the hell? How did I die? What? Wait a second. Something strange happened. I have no idea how I died. Let me try this again. It came over. So I started to say it. I just died now. Let me load it again. I started at the beginning. Aside from that fact that you don't have all the animations and all the sound, the actual gameplay is decently like the arcade. Again, you don't have the rolling effect, which is sort of a big deal. But if you hide behind these like these fences and stuff, it's harder for people to get you. See, someone still got me with like a grenade or something. So it's not impossible for them to get you. So there's not like a huge amount of incentive to stay in any one place. So I threw a grenade at the tank. I didn't do it on purpose. The problem is there's only one button on the Commodore, so it's not so easy to control what you're doing and what you're not doing. It's just sort of like, oh crap, either it happens or it doesn't happen. And you can't seem to destroy that building on the right. By the way, I tried it a few times. But the idea is to keep on killing people until the yellow meter on the bottom turns all the way to yellow. I just died right before it happened. Once you get enough things, then you win the level, apparently. Maybe I get one more? Violent games for kids. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying. It has to load the next level. How you doing, Star Tomato? Am I just gonna die again like I did before? I wonder if I died right when I won the level at the same time. Is that what happened? That wasn't happening when I was playing it before. Let me try again. So obviously playing this on a PC or something with a hard drive or maybe off a cartridge. So this time I didn't die right away. See, I just blew up a helicopter with a machine gun. It's pretty good. The helicopter, I think, just... Okay, I think what just happened was the helicopter just shot me down. And that's why I lost. And that's probably what happened the first time, too. It just happened so fast, I didn't even see it. Those bullets, like, so fast, you can't even see them coming from the helicopter, apparently. Same thing with the tank. The tank just shot me, like, dead on. And so basically the moral is don't stand right next to where the tank and the airplane and the helicopter are standing. It's probably not a good idea. But other than that, I'm not sure what the strategy is here. Don't get shot. Yeah, I agree with you. And the bullets, by the way, the bullets are not easy to see, so it is sort of like real life because you notice that like I keep like the bullets are like white, you can barely see them. So just like in real life, you can't see the bullets. This game you can't see them either. And also the arcade, they used to originally they had a trackball controller, and then they changed it to a joystick. But either way, like. Yeah, I know. Just like in the simulation. So what's the big video you created, Star Tomato? Enemies coming in turns out of the screen. Well, Operation Wolf is a better game than this. At least the arcade version. But, I don't know if Operation Wolf for the PC is any better. Alright, so don't stand there where the helicopter shows up. Oh, you see it's shooting the ground. That's what happened to me last time. I just died right away from it shooting me. Oh, shit. What happened now? How am I dying? And then it crashes the... I didn't show you guys just yet, but when it tries to reload from the beginning, it crashes the emulator. I don't know what it's trying to do right now. I'm just going to load it again. It seems like, why am I dying so fast? I don't even see anything coming. Let's try this again. And that time I saw it coming. This was in a bad spot. So you gotta move quick. Oh fuck! Excuse me. The guys are just assholes. I actually gotta get the guys in the front first. I don't know what controls you get points. I don't know what value the points are. I guess if I want to beat Capcom's high score, because their score was only 10,000, the lowest one. So theoretically, I have 6,200 now. I'm close to beating their score already, but I'll never get there since I can't actually end up on the high score list because it crashes. In theory, I got 7,000 points. What happened there? How did I die? How did I die? What the hell? And it loaded too. Like, did I beat the level somehow? Heart attack. Maybe I beat the level. I don't know if I did. I don't know how. It's definitely loading quite a bit now. Let's see if I end up on the next level. Yeah, I did. But, oh shit. I pressed the wrong button. Did I just die? I just died. I don't think I can kill that helicopter. What else to do? Am I shooting it? Am I hitting? I wasn't hitting anything. This level's like much harder than the other level already. Fuck, I just got killed right away. I can't stand anywhere near where that helicopter is. It just kills me in 1 second. I mean, that's realistic, I guess. But now what happened? What did I do? I have an issue with this because you die. I'm gonna save after I beat this level so I can just continue on the next level. But like, you just die right away and I don't even know what's hitting me. I did? I didn't see it. Starts me as I ate a bullet to the face. I don't see the bullets half the time. Maybe I'm just like a moron, but... They are camouflaged. I mean, that's the problem. I can't see them. I got some grenades that I don't need because I can't use them. What? Okay, I beat the level. How do these guys run so goddamn fast? I'm gonna be cheap and save the game now because I wanna save the game state because it's loading so much and I want to be able to see if we can pass this next level. Man, if you had a Commodore 64, like, yeah, you really had to work hard on these games. Well, to be fair, like the Commodore 64 came out like 1982, and this came out in 1989, so it's a little bit of a late release. I threw the grenade at the helicopter. It was gone by the time I got there. The grenade. That's if I can blow that thing up. Oh, I got it somehow! Oh, it happened! The helicopter blew up twice! I didn't even do anything. It's just spontaneously combusted. I'll take it. That time I didn't get it. But somehow I got it anyway. Well, that was close. I think I'm getting a little better. Yeah! I got something. Some kind of machine gun. I'm not staying there. It's like an explosion in the sky. You see that? Where I shot the helicopter, there's an explosion in the sky. That's pretty awesome. I knocked the building down. The explosion in the sky is gone now. Shit, I gotta get out of there. Can't stand there. Oh, cool, I'm knocking down some buildings. Now I'm getting a little better at this, guys. Alright, beat the level. Yay. This is not that bad. I mean, the loading is rough and it's definitely missing some of the arcade features, but it's still fun to play. Again, I'm going to save state though, because I want to see if I can like get a little further in the game. I move my mouse off the screen too. There's no reason for that to be there. Pirate Gamer would have yelled at me already if he was here. Oh crap, I got shot right away. Let me load that. I should have stood out in the open for the helicopter to shoot me. That was a rookie mistake. I don't have any grenades. That's a little bit annoying. I just got to not stand there. Yeah, I blew up the helicopter. Give me that gun. I don't know what that does for me, but I'm proud. Yeah, look at this. Grenades, grenades. Oh, I just shot one by accident. I didn't even try. I'm getting better at this, guys. Out of the way, asshole. Shit. Fuck you. Oh, crap. I should have just stood there. That was a mistake. Still getting better, I think. So don't just stand there. The helicopter comes. Stu. Yeah, all right. What do you guys think of this game? Whoever's watching. It's not bad. Oh. Did it crash? What the hell? What? What the hell happened? I see the state right here, but it's not even spawning my character. I'm just dying. What's going on here? What the heck? You know what? I'm gonna do what I never. I'm gonna do what I never ever do, which is I'm gonna see if I can just download an image of this because maybe my disc was bad or something. But that doesn't make any sense. Let me see, because I have no idea what the hell happened there. This is the European version is better than the U.S. version. It says here. Let's try the European version. Why not? Let's see if I can download. Since I'm already messing around here, let me see if I can download the European version. If I can find it. Can I download? Download? Ready to? Come on. Oh man. Hang on, guys. Sorry, we have no locations listed where this game can be downloaded. That's so helpful. Hold on. That's not it. That's not it either. Okay, this is the US version that we just played. At least we can see if it works properly. Maybe something was wrong with my disc somehow, or my dump was bad for some reason. Maybe I'll try the European version too, if I can find it. Let's try this one first. Didn't think anyone would make it past the first screen. That's possible too, by the way. Let's try this again. Oops. Not that. Let's try this again. A different image. While it's loading, I'm gonna see if I can find the European version. So might as well see that also. Yep, here it is, European version too. We'll try that also. Weird that they had multiple versions for different. It happens sometimes. Like somebody asked somebody to make a version for like US, and someone else made a version for. Well, it's taking a long time. It's already different. This is like a crack. Cabal USA was see, mine was an original disc. This is cracked by some. So we get to see their demo here. It's probably better than the actual game. Alright. That's funny. When I played Commodore 64 games back in the day, they were all cracked. Oh, you can also put a trainer on this. Unlimited, unlimited lives off. Let's make that on. Why not? How do you change it? Joystick port 2, left, right to change. There we go. That's so funny. Let's try that. Why not? I think that's hysterical. When I played Commodore 64 games back in the day, there was always a crack on it. It was always some pirated version, but I never saw it with a trainer like that. I don't think. You still have to always beat the game yourself. The crack was to get past the Kai protection. That was pretty good music, wasn't it, guys? Everyone's very quiet today. If it's unlimited lives, I shouldn't be able to die. I should never have to reload anything. Keep playing until I win. Although I can't stay up that late. I gotta get up early. Bit of a banger, yeah. Problem is, if you don't worry about death, then there's like no excitement of life either, you know? To some extent. And that's very profound, isn't it? One second. I'm gonna wait for it to load though. Alright. Saw this before. I guess we won't see the game over bug because we won't die. I tried playing it the fair way. Intense is Iman, the Wiz, Reverb, Dr. O. Those like all the crackers. That's funny. You can tell this is a shitty game though because there's all these title screens, but it doesn't even say press start. It just runs right into the game. It's like farting. All right, here we go. I get died. Let's see what happens. I still have 3 lives. All right, so the death makes no difference. That's great. I want to give me a title screen because it takes 10 years to load. What just happened? Whoa. What happened? Did I die somehow? I don't even know what happened. I think I must have died and then it resurrected me because I didn't see myself get hit, but that time I died. That's when I died. The joystick drifts all the way to the right. Seems like it's going faster. It definitely seems like it's going faster. I will tell you that much. Maybe this is like a PAL version or something. Game needs a title screen because if it takes like 20 years to load, then the person needs something to look at while it's loading. That's the reason why a lot of these games need a title screen. Unfortunately, you keep saying to load every single level. Maybe you'll actually get to see the ending of this thing. I don't know. I think there's like 20-something levels, though, so it's not like a short stint here. Ow, you killed me. I'm invincible! I'm like Krang in the Ninja Turtles game. I'm invincible! You can't kill me. You strike me down, I shall come back more powerful than you can possibly imagine. I'm racking up these points. I'm being really cheap, but I guess I don't care right now. I'll try not to get killed like so easily, but I don't care so much either. Nice feeling. The Commodore where they made Shrine of their Krang? Which Commodore is that? It's nice that you can blow up like freaking helicopters and stuff. I don't know if that's very realistic, but I'll take it. I don't think they did this disc very efficiently. I'm like pretty sure they didn't. Some of that machine gun disappeared. There's probably some weird programming quirks in this game too. I thought I shot that building. Oh, I died. Give me money, give me money! Need to rewatch Junior with Arnold? What's Junior? Oh, that movie Junior where he has a baby, like where he becomes a father, he gives birth to a baby. Yeah, the chopper bullets are bullshit. That's why like I kept getting killed and I didn't even like know it. But I finally figured it out. Not that it matters, I'm invincible now. Thanks to the crackers. It is possible to blow the chopper up before it gets you, but it's not that easy. Oh, I missed him. There we go. Yeah, Arnold pregnant. God, I'm not sure who else is here watching. Nobody's asleep is lurking. Whoever else is lurking, hello. Feel free to leave a comment, but you don't have to. If you're not subscribed to the channel, definitely would appreciate a subscription and a like. I appreciate a like regardless if you're subscribed or not, actually. And if you're watching this after the fact, leave a comment. Please, 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 please. This is again Cabal. It was a arcade game by an unknown company. Oops. And Capcom published it in Europe, not in the US. And I'm playing really poorly. And Capcom US somehow ported this to the Commodore 64 in the US. So this is that version. Although we're using a cracked version where I have unlimited lives right now, and that's why I'm not dying. That's why the game's not over yet, because I'm being really cheap. Because if not, I'd be dead already. Because you see I keep getting shot. But at this point, I sort of want to see like if it's possible to beat this game, even with cheating. I'm assuming it is. But it's probably not easy. We're running around like psychos at this point. In the arcade, in the arcade there was a way to like do a dodge roll, and apparently it does not work in this, which is a huge downgrade. All you have to do is kill a certain number of enemies, and then you automatically advance to the next level. The other thing that's really missing in this version is that in the arcade version, when you got to the next level, the guy would do like a little dance, and this does not have it here, unfortunately. That was like my favorite part of the arcade. How did that helicopter not die? I shot it like 5,000 times. Ah, man. That was shitty. What's this? A boss or something? I didn't know there was bosses in this game. Throw a grenade. Where's my grenades? What? I don't have any grenades? I don't know. My grenades are not working. But I still blew them up, so who cares? Good luck. Prepare for level 2. That whole thing was just level 1. I think there's 5 levels. Maybe with the invincibility cheat, we'll actually beat this thing. And there's no excuse not to, frankly. No music, though. It's just sound effects, which is annoying because the Commodore 64 had really good sound. And it could have done really nice music. Like, better than the DOS version could have done, probably. It's like Frogman now. I don't have any grenades. I'm really unclear about that. Maybe the unlimited lives sheet does not like let you keep your grenades or something. Luckily, I can still blow up helicopters without grenades. It's slightly annoying. When that killed me, that was like really ungenerous edge detection. Hey, Stars Manny, how's it going, man? Thanks for staying high. Appreciate it. This is 1989, but yeah, it is relatively late. And crazily enough, there was 2 versions of this. This is the U.S. version. There's also a European version. I guess the disc loading is the only chance you have to take a break. I got killed right away. I didn't even cause any damage. Ah. Can I blow up here? Here's grenades. Do I have any though? No, I still can't shoot grenades. There's something wrong with the grenade throwing in this version. I don't have it. I'm supposed to have grenades, but it is not working. I think whatever the cheat they did broke the grenade launcher. They keep sending me grenades, but I'm not getting any. Oh, I got extra life too. I have four hearts now. What doesn't matter because I can't lose them anyway. I like when they shoot them, they look like they get shot in the balls. Really racking up a nice high score here by cheating. Dragon feet. What did you say? Can't read that. Dragon feet, you die. Texas boots, you die. Zeus's wand, you die. What does that mean? Sorry, tomato. You die, you die, you die, you die, you die. I have a gap in my memory since Stars Manny around 1995 with games. What were you playing games on those days? Mostly Super Nintendos and Sega Genesises, or really not Sega Genesis so much, Super Nintendo. I guess Sega Genesis too, but an N64 was coming out around then. But in terms of PC gaming, it was like DOS and Windows and Amiga, to your point, as well. That's why there's other platforms also that were not quite as popular, like Atari ST and. That keeps like standing right there and shooting me directly. That level was much easier than the other ones. Yeah, he's not asking what the games were, Tsar Tomato. He's asking what they were playing the games on. That's all PC stuff, but there were a lot of Amiga games too that I mean I'm not a huge fan of them. I think Amiga was bigger in Europe. Most of the Amiga games that I like were also on PC, and I played them on PC. There definitely were a lot of good Amiga games, but in terms of Amiga exclusives, oh, what happened? Did it crash? Did it crash now? I think it did. I think it crashed. Look at that. See? That's the same thing that happened with the other copy. So it wasn't my disc. I think the game was badly programmed. All right, let's try the European version because the European version was a completely different version, even though they're both the same game. And let's see if that one is better. It's created by Ocean. I'm not going to have, unfortunately, probably limited lives cheat. Mostly reported later. That's fine. Yeah, this is not bad. They did make a version of this for the Amiga, and it looks way better on the Amiga, by the way. But did you see what video you made, by the way, Tsar Tomato? I asked you before. I don't know if you answered it. I missed it. I know you said you were working on a video. So this is a completely different port made by Ocean. This one was released in Europe, unlike this one I was just playing, which is the Capcom version that was released in the U.S. So that's this. I like the artwork though. It's pretty cool. It shows the guy like peeking out of the thing, and it's like all dirty or whatever. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm trying to bend it so the light doesn't reflect well. But yeah, I think it's a pretty cool box. Anyway, but that's the nice U.S. box version. But this is the European version, which probably came in a tape. Although this copy is a disc copy, but I bet you they just copied it onto a disc. Chart today I was listing Amiga games. Caesar, Cannon Fodder, Lemmings, Age of Empires 2. 50 minutes, is that a game? I don't know that one. Ooh, look at this. It's probably tracked and trained by Mr. Fox. Maybe there's a trainer on this also. Oh, your new video is Age of Empire 50 minutes. Oh, interesting. Infinite Lives? Yes. How do I pick? Infinite Shot, Infinite Bomb, Invisibility? I don't want invisibility. Press backspace in the game to skip levels. Okay. Infinite Bomb, yes. Infinite Shot, yes. Invisibility, no. This cracked stuff's nice. Thanks, Mr. Fox, wherever you are. This is actual game, I think, not the crack. First of all, there's just music here. The coin-op sensation that shows you deep into enemy territory. A little more than lower-powered single-shot repeater. Superior lightning reaction. You can increase the odds in your favor. It says it twice. Capture enhanced weapon will improve your gains. Now you can really make your mark. That is until you come face to face with the enemy gunships, tanks, and submarines. Equip yourself for some stunning arcade action. Load up and fire. Programming Robbie Tillman, music Keith Tillman, artwork Ivan Davies, Karen Davies, directed by Paul Finnegan. I like the music, guys. Hey Gamers Grotto. What kind of controls are those? Up, semicolon, okay. Oh shit. Also use joystick and port 2, okay. So this is the Ocean Software port. Cabal, the arcade game, was created by TAD Corporation. Never heard of that. Alright, let's play a game. Restart it. Hold on. Make sure the joystick's in the right port. Yeah, it's the right port. How do I start it? Looks like it's starting. Music started. That's so cool. Look at this. This is already like way better than the other one. Just the sound, the music. I mean, there was a lot. There's typos and stuff on this text screen there, but the music was nice. How's it going, Gamers Grotto? Sorry for your lack of taste. Look at that. You see what I mean? A menu. And look at this. Oh my god, there's possibility for 2 players? Oh my god. Wow. That's what it should be, right? See, that's what I'm talking about. A menu. The people look like really weird when they're walking around. They look like the cannon fodder people or something. So I'm not sure I like the graphics of this version as much as I like the other version, but it's passable. It's a bonus. Oh, look, it stays on the floor. It does. Hey, look, they're blowing up my cover. This game, this program is so much better. Can you believe this? There's just 2 different. Oh, look at that. 2 different games with the same system. Is there a way to do that running thing? I don't think so. I'm trying to see if there's a way to do that dodge roll, but apparently there is not. There's no way to do it. You just have to just deal. Ah! Well, there's a perspective to the bullets. Like, I ran through a bullet, but it didn't hit me because it was actually not right next to me. It just looked like it was. So that's actually good. There's a shitload of bullets flying, though. But yeah, that tank, you gotta take it out. I have unlimited lives, so I want to see my guy run into the screen. That will make me happy. If that occurs, I'll be happy. Shit, all my cover's gone. No! Goddamn tank! See, the other game, the tank only shoots in front of itself. This game, the tank shoots you wherever you are. It doesn't matter. Oh, what's this? Alright, now we're talking. So there's actually a power-up, too. I died, but there was a power-up. What's bonus? Points, I guess. I keep dying. It's very hard, but it looks like if you get the hang of it, it's maybe more fun than the other one. A grenade. How do I use the grenade? I haven't figured out that out in this version. I guess a spacebar is a grenade, but I didn't want to use a spacebar. But okay. Okay, it's enough. All right. Oh, he doesn't run into the screen. He just goes off the side. At least he actually walks off the side. But in the arcade, he runs into the screen. Yeah, you're right. It looks like a different game. I agree. It looks much better. I suck at it, though, apparently. I have unlimited grenades. I should just use them. But you can't. The problem is this game in general. Like the whole thing about this game is you can't run. You can't move and shoot at the same time. Basically, you either have to move or shoot. You pick which one you want. And you can't. And the cursor can only move a certain speed. So these guys just shoot you from all the way across the map. There's nothing you can do about it. It definitely looks like a different game. It looks way better too, Stars Manny. Don't you think? I'm disappointed there's no music in between levels now. They could have been putting music here. No reason why not. Fuck you. I'm disappointed that you can't do the dodge roll because it seems like a very big miss because in the arcade game that's one big way to get away from the bad guys. It's a dodge. How else do you do it if you can't do that? Yeah, they are limited. I will say the arcade game has a lot of charm, which this one doesn't have because it's missing some of the features of the arcade. But oh shit. Oh, it's not over. That's the boss. Ow, it killed me. I had invincibility on, I guess. Yeah. Looks like I can't be killed, so... It's not so susceptible to the grenades. Yeah, it's like freaking invincible almost. It's ridiculous. Finally. Yeah, they really like they really missed out by not including like a celebratory animation with some music when he runs into the screen because that's if it had that like the arcade does, this would be like a way better port. As it is, it's pretty good though. I mean, like in terms of okay, it's missing two major things: the rolling, at least I can't figure out how to do it, and the running into the screen. Aside from that, though, it has all the basics of the action. It's very hard, but the arcade game was hard too. The arcade game, though, you can keep putting in more quarters. I'm not sure why the home versions you can't continue. Maybe this one you can. I guess we'll never know. Yeah, Stars makes a surprisingly good 8 out of 10. Let's see if we can get further in this one. The other one crashed. That's the other thing. The other was poorly programmed too. We had two different versions and they both crashed. So I have to figure it's the game and not anything else. Arcades are a scam, but like if you buy it at home, you shouldn't have the same scam, right? Press the wrong buttons now. Ow. I was almost done too. NES games with no saves either. Well, yeah, but the NES game continues a lot of times, and I bet you the NES game was sometimes the game is easier just because you can see the graphics better. And that's the issue I have with this game is that it's so fast. The bullets you can't even see what the hell's going on, and that might be like just my fault. Maybe I just suck, but. That time, look at the difference in the helicopter. You see how you can see the bullets actually coming towards you? As opposed to the first game you played from Capcom, you couldn't see anything until you were dead? That's a huge difference just by itself. In terms of quality of life. A gameplay perspective. Ah! Ah! Hubies, 9 lives still die. Sometimes. Depends on the game. I have this for DOS somewhere too, and I definitely want to try to play the DOS version to see if how it compares to the C64 version. At some point, I definitely will play it. Can you blow up anything else here? I want to blow up a bush. Blow up the bridge. Ooh, you can, it looks like. I don't know how to blow up a railing. What happened? Oh, it's another boss. Where is it? I have to blow up the bridge now. Oh shit, it's this. Maybe you can't hit it unless the things are open? I wonder. Yeah, that was so much easier, the first one. Woohoo! This game is pretty good, guys. I like it. Especially with the cheating. Any other thoughts from the group? And I again will say, if you're watching this after the fact, please subscribe if you're not subscribed. Or now. If you're watching this now and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Pretty good as always asleep. I've never been good at it, but I appreciate it. I've never been good at it either, really, but I might pump in a lot of cores in it. Arcade games are meant to have cores pumped into them. Starting base upgrade from 8 to a 9. So with the cheats, it's a 9. Without the cheats, it's probably like much less than that. Because I'm getting killed so much faster. I mean, like, that time I didn't get shot, but I am using limited grenades, which helps. I mean, it doesn't help that much, honestly, but it definitely helps a little bit. Blow up these buildings and stuff. In the arcade, that's what I like the most, is blowing up the stuff. That's way more fun than killing people. I ran out of grenades? Somehow I ran out of grenades. Oh, I didn't. Okay, I got more back. You looked at that, I was never going to run out. Level 3-3. Oh, what the hell's that? Like a missile silo. Like an invisible helicopter hitting me? It's visible, like, until after it shoots it disappears all of a sudden. The problem is I'm stuck in the corner, there's no way to get out because that functionality to roll is missing, so you're just stuck there. Are you guys having fun? I think this is cool. I think there's like 5 levels, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but that's what I believe there's 5 levels. I don't like to bring medicinal supplies for these guys. They were shooting my balls off the whole game. Fuck that, let them die. Oh shit. Was that a bonus or something? Oh, these turrets will shoot me. They keep adding more to them, I guess, if I blow them up. That's fucked up. Uh-oh. I knew I was going to die there. He's only a little bit about those things that keep bringing to the board. So 23. It's have 23 grenades now, but it never goes away. It still says 23 the whole time. So hey, level 4. Hey Jay Fallenheimer, how's it going? I think this deserves a pay raise. Yeah, I wonder how much money they made for this. I wouldn't be surprised if they made like £2,000 or something, and that was it. It's like no future royalties, just straight up £2,000, and you're done basically. I'm really glad that I happened to find the European version just now when I was looking for the American version that wasn't broken, because this is way better. I think so. Ah! I don't like this board because I can't blow stuff up. There's like less stuff to blow up here. Ugh, I walked right into that bullet. You don't get a lot for blowing up those little pictures. You know, the nice thing about this one also, it doesn't load until the end of the level. Like the other one we played, the US version, it loaded like every single time you beat like even a stage. That's a huge difference too, in terms of like playability. Oh shit. But the difficulty spiked a little bit. The guy 3 doors down died. Wasn't that like yesterday? It's hard to blow that thing up. Wow. Ow. Ow. Everything is blocked? Oh shit. Oh, I see. You couldn't get the news right away, I get it. Sorry about that, man. I don't even want to know how you're getting this YouTube channel. Maybe we should like do news at the beginning of each stream. Ah, I'm stuck in the corner! Damn it. Just keep shooting. Well, obviously, I have a VPN because somehow you're getting accessing the channel. Ah. Oh, damn it. Oh, the boss. Damn it. I get the one at the front first for sure. Yay! I think this is the last level. This is great. This is a European version. This is awesome. I like it a lot, actually. Again, it's hard, but that's why you got the cheat codes. I definitely recommend people play this. If you find this game for the American version, it's all right, not great. But the European version, man, it's good. There's like Osama bin Laden now. Steal here. I blew up a cave. That's pretty impressive. I guess it wasn't a real cave. Oh. Saddam Hussein. Yeah, maybe it's Saddam Hussein also. Like a bunker. When this game came out, it was before like the Gulf War. It came out in 1988, so I don't know who the guy that they were trying to like channel was. Maybe nobody. Maybe it's just like a random generic bad guy. Gotta stay out of the corner. Why the war with the Gulf? I mean, now they're saying these days because the U.S. wanted the oil, but I don't know what the reason was. You know, I wasn't personally involved. I will tell you that. Ow. I'm not for the Marines. Give me a break. I wouldn't last 5 seconds in the Marines. Remember this game. Well, this might be the last level. It's like a boss. Or maybe not yet. Ow. Yeah, you can shoot the bombs also. I noticed that too. You can shoot all of everything basically. Okay, now it's like the boss here. Oh shit. I wasn't even ready. You fill them up and more come back. How weird ass arsenal is this? It's a little cheap. It's okay, I'm being cheap too, so fair for them to be cheap, I'm being cheap. You can see like the progress meter of the bombs like barely moving. This is obviously designed to kill you, like many times. Very, you know, it's not easy to dodge this stuff, especially without the dodge roll. That's the biggest drawback, in my opinion, of this game, is it doesn't have, at least as far as I can tell, it does not have the dodge roll, which the arcade did, and that was a really critical component of the mechanics. Shoot the sun. Yay, it's the end. Look at that, an ending. I don't have my guy disappeared, but I assume I went on the ladder. Congratulations to the office of the commander. Good work, soldier. We commend you for your bravery in halting the armed forces of the terrorists. Return to headquarters for next mission. Yay! Oh shit! My oh no! No, what happened? Did my stream drop? Can you guys still see me? So they oh crap! The stream dropped or something. Can you guys still see that? I don't know what the hell happened. Hopefully. No, I guess it's still there. Can you guys? Did you guys see that? Or did you not? Did you miss the ending? My Twitch stream stopped working. Getting a load of buffering. Oh, jeez. I don't know what happened. I'm so sorry. Crap. What happened there? That was so strange. It's just my Twitch and YouTube both dropped at the same time, so it must have been on my end, but I don't know what happened. Before I was watching the Super Bowl, and the network speed obviously got really slow, so maybe like just a lot of people are streaming today. I don't know, but in any case, yeah, it's all working again for me too. So that's the European version of Cabal, and yeah, listen, I will. This is what I'll say. Right rating. So Commodore 64 US version that I brought originally to play in the box here, I would say it's similar to the arcade, but it has some flaws. The European version is way better. So if you can get the European version by Ocean, not by Capcom, ironically the Capcom version is worse than the Ocean version. Who would believe that? But if you get the European version, it's really really good. Mystic because of buffering probably faked it. No, I didn't. There it shows again. Oh, actually, you can't see it again. It's how much. It's just this is best 10 players. What was I saying? The European version by Ocean is really good. It's only missing really two things. One is the way the guy's supposed to run into the screen, which I think is really cute. It's not necessary for the gameplay, but it's cute. And the second thing is that you can't roll to avoid bullets, so it's like you really can't avoid the bullets very well. Um, but to make up for that, the crackers put a trainers to give you infinite lives, so you can actually beat the game. So it's pretty cool. Anyway, that's it for today. I think it's been like a little over it's been an hour or so, hour 15 minutes. Again, if you're not subscribed to the channel, I'd really appreciate if you subscribed. If you're watching after the fact, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Please like this video if you like it, or if you like me. Either way, if you like both the video and me, you can give me a like and a subscribe. Thanks to the people here on the live stream, including Always Asleep, Sar Tomato, Sars Manny, the Gamers Grotto, and Jay Feldhammer. We definitely had a bunch of other lurkers, but those are the speakers for today. It's okay if you want to lurk. We're fine with you lurking. Just please give a like and a subscribe. We definitely like that. And tell your friends, I guess, if you like this stuff. I'm going to do lots of more old random type of software if I think it's worth you guys seeing. I think I've been a little bit too undiscriminating lately. I've been just showing random garbage, and I don't want to show any more garbage unless it's at least like historically significant garbage. But this I had high hopes for, and it was okay. But again, the European version, which is not this, is the US version. The European version was very good, higher than expected. And at some point in the future, we'll play the DOS version as well. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Great to see everybody. Have a great night, everybody, and peace out. Talk to you all soon. Bye, guys.